Greetings, friends. A very important big day is coming up for many Americans. Democrats and Republicans are finally coming together to propose new legislation. These new plans would provide low-income households with at least one bonus stimulus check. So friends, please make sure that you watch until the end of this video for the complete details. I will also be giving away 4 $75 Walmart gift cards every week. Please make sure that you click and like several of my videos, and then comment below the keyword of each video that you watch. The more videos that you comment on, the greater your chances of winning the giveaways. And friends, during the months of October, November, and December, I will be surprising several of you with $200 gift cards, especially to those of you that have been in this community for several months now. It is a way of saying thank you so much for being here every day. After nearly 100 consecutive days of falling gas prices, fuel costs have spiked in recent weeks. This time, the price increase coincides with the lead up to the midterm elections, and the trend could determine which party gains control of Congress. The approval rating of President Biden, which is an indicator of Democrats' election prospects, has tracked closely with gas prices in conjunction with a months-long fall in prices from their summer peak. Biden's approval rating had surged since the increase in prices took hold 2 weeks ago when OPEC announced a cut in oil output. Disapproval of President Biden has risen 1.1 percentage points. Earlier today, President Biden announced moves that aims to address the oil supply shortage behind the cost spike, including a scheduled release of millions of barrels of oil from our nation's strategic petroleum reserve. But the price of gas and the recent movement of that price varies dramatically across key midterm states. And in some U.S. states like New Hampshire and Pennsylvania, prices have barely increased or even fallen over the last month. In Arizona, a swing state host to highly contested races for governor and Senate, the price of a gallon of gas stands at $4.40, a figure that's roughly 15% higher than the national average of $3.82. According to AAA, the price of gas in Arizona has risen more than 8% over the past month. In Wisconsin, where a high-stakes Senate race could determine which party holds the chamber, the price of a gallon of gas stands at $3.67. While that price falls below the national average, it does reflect a recent surge of more than 5% over the past month. So to address the gas prices, Democratic candidate Mandela Barnes, the state's lieutenant governor, says on his campaign website, he would end government subsidies for oil and gas companies, which he claims have enabled high profits. California, the state with the highest gas prices, could determine which party retains control of the House of Representatives. Gas prices in California stand at $5.83 per gallon, which puts the price about 52% higher than the national average. That price has spiked nearly 8% over the past month. Responding to these increases, various members of Congress introduced bills to send direct aid to families to bring down gasoline costs. California Congressman Mike Thompson, together with John Larson and Lauren Underwood, released a proposal that would offer a $200 gasoline credit for $100 to all qualifying households who live in areas where the average price of 1 gallon of gas is above $4. Representative John Larson said in a statement, "The crisis is putting strain on our economy, and I'm proud to be working to introduce this legislation to provide middle-class Americans with monthly payments to ease the financial burden of this global crisis." After the details of the proposal were made public, President Biden announced that the U.S. would move to have 1 million barrels of oil released from the nation's strategic reserves. The additional supply that has been flowing into the market has helped to bring down costs. When supply chain disruptions occur, crude oil prices start to increase once again. The Stop Gas Price Gouging Tax and Rebate Act, which was introduced by Congressman Peter DeFazio, would implement a windfall profit tax on excessive corporate profits and return the revenue to American consumers in the form of a tax rebate. Last quarter, all major gasoline companies recorded high profits, much greater than was seen over the same period last year. The profits made by these companies in 2022 exceed 110% of their average from last year and should be taxed at a rate of 50%. The funds collected by the IRS would be redistributed to taxpayers in the form of a rebate next year. So friends, what are your thoughts on all of this? Please let me know your thoughts in the comment section below. Well, my greatest and awesome friends, that is the end of my daily stimulus update video for today. Thank you so much for joining me here every day when I post a new video. And I truly hope that you found this information helpful. The winner of today's Walmart gift card giveaway is Joseph Landry. Congratulations, my dear friend. To claim your gift card, please check your notifications page and send me an email. Or you can also send me a message on my Facebook page. Thank you, friends, and have a wonderful and blessed evening.
Eggs are up an outrageous 40%, and the list goes on and on. I do my own shopping for my family, and I see this weekly, and it is incredible. This is a reality, but President Biden appears to be living in a very, very different reality. When the latest bad inflation numbers were released last week, President and Washington Democrats threw a party on the White House lawn. That's right, a party, a lawn party. The President and Democrats celebrated as the rest of us watched the Dow plummet and receive an inflation report confirming that this is the worst year for food and electricity inflation since the fallout from President Jimmy Carter. What exactly did they celebrate? Their latest reckless big government and spending bill. Mr. President, I don't have to remind you that just over a year ago, the Democrats rammed through their $2 trillion spending spree, despite economists warning that it would be a catalyst for rampant inflation. Economists warned us then, and they are warning us now about the misnamed Inflation Reduction Act, namely that it won't do anything to ease inflation, but it will